Welcome back to Kart Walks. Firstly, I'd like to say sorry for not being around for about 8 months. I've also had to pull the pin on the commentary of the AKC, so sorry to Matt Payne and Lee on that one. Just really busy at the moment. I got my dream job in the real world and little Bubs is taking over and taking a lot of my time. Also, I've got the Vital Karting race team, which takes out a lot of weekends as well, just locally in SA. We actually went to the city of Melbourne as well, which was pretty cool. So that's what sort of triggered this really, to get back into it again at the city of Melbourne. I was there helping out Aaron Cameron's team Accelerate Motorsport, and had a lot of people come up say, hey, where's the videos? Having a chat, saying when the next review is, and I didn't realise people liked it that much, so I'm back. It's also good timing as well, because new homologation at the end of the year, so there'll be a new karts out. They might not be too different, like the OTK's been the same forever, but there might be some new things we might get to test, which could be cool. The main reason we are here is the AKC final round. Gone through all the points, who's in with a shot, who's already won. So we're going to go through every class starting right now. With Cadet 9, we have the Olivers. It is Oliver Williamson at a TWM team on 229 points going into the final round. Then it's Oliver Armitt on 200 and Jarvis Hindle on 178. So Hindle's a smoky, and it's really the battle of the two Olivers. But Williamson's got to have a pretty bad weekend to lose a 30-point deficit, so he is my favourite going in to the final round at Oakley. I don't know if I said Todd Road before, it's always at Todd Road, but this year we are at Oakley. Cadet 12, it is the unstoppable Archie Bristow, then on 246 points. Jack Larson 185, so I think the gap there is 61 points. So all Archie Bristow has to do is get 10 points. He'll probably do it on the Saturday in a heat race. So we might be able to crown a national champion on the Saturday at Oakley, which is a pretty cool one there for the Paralympic team. And then it is two energies chasing him down. It is Jack Larson and Jay Kostecki. There you go. So awkward walking past people. KA3 Junior. We got Jack Schuzik leading the race on 242 points, 48 points ahead of Isaac McNeil, and then 62 points ahead of Sam March. Now, they should call this not KA3, it should be called KR3. They're all driving KR built karts in this one. But the big news is, we knew at the start of the year, Jack Schuzik can't race the final round because he's in seniors. He actually raced the state titles at Monado in senior light. He did pretty well there at the start of the weekend, dropped away towards the end, but good first run in seniors, so he will not be there. So it's all up for grabs for Isaac McNeil and Sam March. Sam is, like I said, 62 away and 48 for Isaac. So how's this going to work? Is someone going to, if they have a bingo together, imagine that, and they both lose out, they're going to probably have to try and race pretty clean. But I bet your bottom dollar Riley Harrison is going to be on a mission to help his mate. Actually, they're not in the same team anymore. Who knows? They might still be mates. But let's see what happens at Oakley. Schuzik not racing. Isaac McNeil needs 49 points. And Sammy March needs an absolutely perfect weekend in that Alpha Motorsport car. Moving on to KA2. I keep talking about the same people. It's Isaac McNeil who leads the points over Lewis Cadado, but not by much. It is only 5 points. Then after that is Kai Burke on 54, and Kobe McInerney is an absolute dark horse in this one, but he's hoping for the best to maybe get on the podium if anything goes wrong with Kai Burke. But it is definitely out of Isaac McNeil and Lewis Cadado. 5 points. It is absolutely on in KA2. Now this is the class, if you're going to Oakley, to watch. Obviously got the battle between 2E and KA2, but KA3 Senior, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is only 48 points different. So let's run through. We've got Mika Lemajura, he didn't even race the first round, and he's leading on 188 points. 29 ahead of Bonito Montalbano and Hunter Salvatore. So they're equal second on 29 away. Then 30 away is Will Thompson. 36, my boy Josh Elliston, TD Racing. Then it's Dominic Penman on 37, Luca Bellardo on 43, and Christian Estasi, who hasn't done a round as well, 48 behind. So running through that, Mika didn't race first round, he's absolutely blitzing it. So he's in form, probably the best chance leading the points. Montalbano always does well in the final round. He's in second position and really, I'm going to do you here. Whoop, 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 whoop. And really needs to get that number 1 plate on his kart. Will Thompson in 30 points behind. Now, a bit of news, after the City of Melbourne, the next weekend, SA State titles, switch from the Arrow to the FA and won a blue plate. Now, he's essentially 1 point off second, 30 behind Mika, needs 30 points, loves Oakley, new kart, in form, won a state title. He's actually my pick in this one. Then you got Josh Elliston on 36, Penman on 37, and then a mathematical chance for Luca Bellardo and Estasi. But this is going to be on who's teammates with who, because the heat rates could make or break you. So that is the one to watch in KA3, the Senior. Tag 125, it's Harrison Hoey on 221, ahead of my boy Jacob Dowson on 201. Then it's JSH 49 behind and Ben Holiday 51 behind. So all the chance, but my money would be, don't want to jinx him, but I'm going to put it on Jacob Dowson. I just watched him yesterday at the City of Adelaide and he won by the straight against some pretty good competition. He looked absolutely immaculate. He's in a brand new Arrow prototype kart. No stickers, he's mean in business. Watch out for Jacob Dowson. So the odds are probably with Harrison Hoey, the number 1 plate holder leading into the final round in the Paralympics. He won it last year, he's got the best chance. Dowson, good City of Melbourne, great City of Adelaide, in-form driver. JSH has switched back to the KR. So let's see if that makes a difference. And then you got Ben Holiday, 51 points behind. All right, moving on to X30. It is the modern day GOAT. He's won the most stars of karting AKCs ever. He has already won. He's in Europe now. If anyone's got him on socials, he might be overweight when he comes back, as all it looks like he's done is drink and eat. So let's see how he goes at Oakley. In second position, it is Jace Matthews and Max Walton who are going to battle it out for the podium positions. That one is a done and dusted, so not much to talk about there, just how good Brad Jenner is. KZ2, once again it is another 1v1 at the last round. It's Josh Vife versus Sam Dicker, 4 points of difference. Then it goes back to Cordado and Henry Johnson, so they're 67 and 69 back. They are an absolute long shot in this one, but it is literally the battle of the kart republics in KZ2. Josh Vife, Sam Dicker. If it rains, it could in Melbourne, Sam Dicker wins. If it doesn't, I reckon Josh Vife wins. That's my stat for you. Now, at the end of the year, we always have the national champions, but there's a lot of other championships at stake as well. We have the ladies championship. Now, this is between Oceane Colangelo and Lana Flack. Now, the points difference here is 68 to 55. 13-point lead to Oceane. Lana Flack's won this 3 times though, but I'm going to go with the SA girl, Oceane Colangelo. She's probably racing one of the most competitive classes, KA2. Oh, they're all competitive, let's be honest. I'm just going to go with Oceane. Lana Flack's won it 3 times, but she stepped it up to juniors this year, so it's going to be close, but Oceane's got this one, I reckon. Now, manufacturers. I know we should have a brands championship and a manufacturers, because the brands and manufacturers is a bit different, because the one that we see on the website has FA, Kart Republic, DAP, then you've got all the OTKs separated, etc. But if you put them together, the story's quite a bit different. KR has 1,948. OTK looks like it's down in the standings, the old Tony karts, but they're actually in second position if you put all the Cosmics, Cosmics, Tony karts, EOSs together with 1,596. Then it goes to Birrell on 761. Most of those points are Mika, let's be honest. And then it goes back to the Arrow on 696. So that's cool, but then should there be some weight on who's actually going to win? KR have already got one. They look like they're in the lead of 6. Parallel, not even on the manufacturer's leaderboard, are probably, they're leading 2 championships coming into the final round. So that's the Cadet 12 with Archie Bristow and Tag 125 with Harrison Hoey. And they're not even on the manufacturer's standings, but they're probably going to be 2 favourites to win. Archie's probably going to win on Saturday. And then Birrell, who are 3rd, they're in the main hunt for the KA3 senior title. So it's a bit of a tricky one to look at, that one. But like I said at the start of the video, something cool about that is new homologation next year. All the European karts are going to change it up a little bit. They might stay the same, who knows? But you know what? We might get some kart reviews, so that could be cool. Now, I wrote my little script and I stuffed up, but I'm still going to go with it and I'll change it at the end. So at the SA state titles, one of my drivers was in the same class as this mechanics, and we're having a chat about when I absolutely clean took him out at the City of Melbourne. It was an honest mistake. I tried to pass one person and just like an absolute spanner locked it up and drove into the guy ahead of him, which was Dylan Collette. Now, if you go overall mechanic of the year, I reckon he's probably got it in the bag. But if you go AKC mechanic of the year, it's probably slightly different. So anyway, if it was overall for the year, I'd probably go with Dylan Collette. He's done an absolute ripper job with Ace Buckley's 2 state titles, City of Melbourne's, and really right at the front of the junior category. And if you do have that video, please send it through or post it and show how much of an absolute spanner I am. But like I said, I stuffed up. So if you're going off AKC mechanic of the year, it has to be the GOAT's dad. Guess who that is? That is Shane Jenner. If you've already won, you're already flown to Europe, you're on the Aperol Spritz, you're drinking ceviche, or eating ceviches, you're just running amok, you've already won. How good, nothing fell off. Absolute perfect setup every time, on track, the J&D FA racer. But it all comes down to the mechanic, because that can make or break your whole year, and nothing went wrong. So Shane Jenner is my tip, but a very close second must go to, I'm assuming it's Isaac Minill's dad. If not, could be his mum, or if they have a mechanic, them. They're literally in the hunt for 2 national championships this weekend at Oakley. So thanks mate, thanks sir. They're in the hunt. Old mate, just let me through. Bloody good. They're in the hunt for 2 national championships this weekend, so they need to get a special mention on that one. The beach was a bit cold, so we're on the back streets. So that basically wraps up this return to kart walks. Once again, sorry it's been so long. I'll try and keep the updates a bit more consistent, try and get some new content out, try and get some kart reviews when they get released at the end of the year. Good luck to everyone racing at Oakley. I hope that next year we can change the August calendar for everyone. I think we had 7 race meetings in 8 weeks. Let's spread that out. Let's do some stuff in October and November. But I've got, how many tips have I got? I've got 4 tips for you at Oakley this weekend. Number 1, single speed classes. It's pretty hard to pass in the middle. What we found when we went there for junior Top Guns, you just keep lowering your teeth, pass at the end of the straight, hold them off through the tight bit. So drop your teeth. Number 2, wear a rib vest, put some foam in your seat. That corkscrew will probably take out a few in this one. Number 3, KZ drivers, good luck and enjoy using first gear as you come onto the straights. And number 4, the biggest championship of all at Oakley. It is the Cadet box sliding championships down the massive hill at Oakley. So odds on favourite for that one probably be the Pocket Rocket brothers. They're usually right up there in that championship, so good luck to them. Don't hurt yourself sliding down there. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you soon.